Now we'll be moving into the final soon, folks, as Chrom goes up against Pit. An interesting matchup. Both characters have good combo ability, but Pit's better recovery is going to mean he's going to have the edge in the higher percentages. However, one smash attack from Chrom onto Pit is definitely going to be one stock lost. With his countering ability and just Pit's able to recover from any missed attacks from Chrom, we should see a lot of punishments on both sides.
It's very hard to get hit at a smash attack at round 80 because of his amazing maneuverability. The matchup of the century.
We can hear the gamers in the other room talking about their strategy.
Of course.
But they are talking about it to each other, so...
They definitely played a lot of matches with each other.
Yes, they have played together before, and they both played 3 matches against other opponents in order to get to this spot.
The coveted ABYMP victory that has no meaning outside of this.
Yes. Well, bragging rights.
Well, there's bragging rights, yes. There's that. Both sword-based characters, but Pit does have his large bow to aid him, and Chrom really is going to suffer in terms of the ranged ability.
Yeah, Chrom just has a regular old sword. Pit's sword is also a bow, and it's also dual wielding.
Of course.
Obviously, Pit has the advantage here because his sword is cooler.
That is one very interesting point there. To have a cooler sword is definitely going to be an advantage in this next matchup. So I'm thinking that Pit might be more ranged and utilize his ranged ability compared to Chrom. Really playing outside of Chrom's attack zone.
Pit does have a good combo ability, but so does Chrom, and Chrom's higher damage output in general means that Pit definitely needs to be wary of any mistakes he makes.
So it's interesting to see what strategy Pit will choose when fighting high damage output that Chrom offers.
I feel like Chrom is going to try and bait Pit into a combo and then get a counter. That counter is absolutely going to lead him towards a lot of damage and perhaps a KO.
You definitely know more about this game than I do.
I have not played this game in almost 2 years.
Okay, well, me neither.
3, 2, 1, go!
No. Part of talking repeatedly about things is making things up.
That's a good point. Let's see what Chrom does. He's going for the flash attack here, and
Oh, he misses.
Aerial ability by Chrom, both hitting at relatively low percentages. Chrom taking a lot of damage from the hit. Looks playing very up close and personal with him.
A little bit of a risky move, but it seems to be paying off well. It's just Chrom isn't able to get any counters.
Chrom is just not able to combat Pit's high mobility.
There's a throw. Now
Might
Pit's
be a good
great
hit.
aerial. Whoa!
Both get the stock.
A good move on Chrom's part. He definitely wouldn't have been able to get out of that alive. By taking Pit down with him, it evens the playing field once again. Now perhaps he will learn from his mistakes.
Let's see if he gets to use it. He might be able to. Chrom at 57. It's still staying at 10%. Utilizing his high movement speed, Chrom might just use his smash to get the stock. Oh, and he has the final smash. Let's see if he uses it well. Oh, he gets it!
There it is!
This is an interesting game by
Now this
Chrom.
might not be,
Even though
yeah,
Pit
it's
is
not going to
getting
be a KO, but it will definitely even out the percentages. Now, Pit's final smash is not a guarantee. If he hits, of course, it's going to be a KO, but he might miss. And we have seen him miss.
multiple times indeed.
So here we have it coming up soon. Perhaps, I think he's going to try and go for just knocking him off the edge the old-fashioned way. That seems to be much more reliable. There we go.
Ooh, there's the KO for Chrom. 1 to 2 stock. But Chrom does have a 58%.
Chrom is going to have to get a combo off of here, or just avoid getting comboed in the first place.
Pit is just barely below the KO range.
Oh, a teabag there. He's very confident that he'll be able to get out of it, and he doesn't.
He does not get it.
Oh, man. It's a feels bad moment for Chrom.
That was sad. That was... Man, that was...
Well, I think that really goes down to the fact that Pit has a cooler sword.
That's a good point. Pit does have a cooler sword. You gotta admit. So, probably his high mobility rate is probably what gave him the extra edge there. Chrom was expecting more of a range game,
Yeah.
but unfortunately...
And Chrom used this ultimate in order to get higher percentage on Pit to even the playing field. However, that did put him at a disadvantage when, of course, he's able to get 2 quick stocks in succession. Now we see game 2. Is Chrom going to try and switch up his playstyle and avoid getting countered?
Very good lead.
Of course, he has to stay in close proximity to Pit at all times, which is going to be very hard with his high mobility and easy ability to get combos.
Chrom is we're seeing a lot of what we saw last game. Chrom just doesn't know how to combat his high mobility. Oh, good smash attack there by Chrom.
Chrom just does not follow up quickly. He does not seem very confident in his ability to punish anything. You don't see there's not a lot of countering, there's not a lot of grabbing going along in Chrom's parts. He's just not able to break the rhythm of Pit. And yeah, that's where Pit is able to thrive. There's the smash attack and early stop. But Pit's still at 87%. Still better off than last game. Hopefully he'll be able to get off the KO.
If he does get the KO and loses his final smash, Chrom might just get the advantage. Oh, Chrom has.
Let's see if he uses it.
He might use, he might not. Oh, he uses.
Oh, he does use it.
This is gonna be it for Chrom.
But that does put him at a disadvantage.
A slight disadvantage.
No, pretty big disadvantage. He's up 50% and he doesn't have his ultimate.
He is just eating those arrows. Oh, gets a good up air there.
Now he's starting to fight back a little bit. But again, Pit's mobility means he's able to recover from those launch attacks.
And maneuver around Chrom's low range sword. I gotta say, Pit's really cool sword is definitely doing a lot of justice here. Oh, Pit has his final smash, and
Of course he's going to use it here.
Let's see if he gets it.
Another hit!
That is a one-shot for Chrom, putting him at a huge disadvantage, not looking too good for
He's going to have to deal some high damage fast.
He nearly
Unless
has
he's...
his final smash. 69%, that's nice.
Oh, Pit has to use his recovery, but Chrom just does not punish it because he's not really feeling confident.
Pit gets the stop.
Ooh,
And Chrom
now
nearly
there's
has his
an
final
upset.
smash. If he gets it, he might just and have Pit at a higher percentage. He might just win.
Pretty bad mistake on Pit's part. Now Pit's obviously trying to bait it out, but
Oh, and he uses
no, it doesn't work.
Oh, wait,
There's
what?
game.
I thought that was too low of a percentage, but no. That
No.
was a final smash by Chrom.
No, Pit was definitely at a high enough percentage.
He was only at 18.
Well, Smash Attack finished at 50. It is a really strong attack, and being so close to the edge there, he's not able to gain control of his character before he gets off the edge. Even with his, like, amazing recovery, it's just too close.
Too fast, too furious.
Well, it's 1-1.
Very, very close match.
Now this is going to be an exciting game to watch, as both characters know what they're up against.
Both knowers have gotten to know their opponent, and they know how they're going to play. Let's see how this plays out. Oh! Hit with the early, raised it with the early arrow.
Chrom is able to deal some early damage. Definitely using that throw now.
Damn. He's gotten some good percentage on Pit, at least in the early game. But let's see.
Where was this in round 1?
I think Chrom probably has now learned his opponent very well. We saw that in the early game. Once he really got to know his opponent, he was able to completely crush him. Hit with 89, Chrom 33. Very different from early game.
Chrom does avoid that punishment from missing a smash attack.
Pit nearly has his final smash. Let's see if he uses it, if he gets it. If he gets the opportunity to use it.
Now Pit's going to use his final smash as soon as he possibly can, which means Chrom definitely needs to get this KO off soon.
It is getting his early game percentage. Both are very, very evenly matched here. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Oh, Pit is able to avoid it and deal some quick damage, and there's smash attack.
smash attack by Chrom. Still nearly has his final smash. Let's see if he gets this.
Now Pit shouldn't, at this point, Pit won't use his final smash immediately. If he's close, he's going to try and get some damage off. But with his high percentage, that might be impossible. Well, now we're even.
Now, I think Chrom is a little closer to final smash than Pit. And nope, Pit gets the final smash. Let's see if he uses. He might just
There, now that Chrom's at 36%, Pit feels confident he can get that KO. Whoa!
Unfortunately, he gets a huge
Narrow
miss there.
miss.
And
And
Chrom
Chrom just
instantly holds
punishes
up with
it.
a punish.
Damn!
Damn, that was what a play by Chrom. Instantly getting back into the game and final smashing Pit to the death.
Will Pit be able to recover from his mistake? Tune in next time. I'm just kidding.
Pit, Chrom's taking
Ooh,
a huge amount
Chrom's
of damage.
taking a huge amount of
Pit
damage.
is still at 0. I think
Pit's
Chrom
gonna be
really
able
needs
to easily guard this ledge and get a stock off, or not. Still able to get some launches off.
A little bit of percentage here before we get
Oh, barely gets off the edge of the screen. That's unfortunate.
Looking too good for Chrom. Although Chrom nearly does have his final shot.
This might go back down to the smash, folks.
Ooh,
Pit's taking
Nice.
some damage. At this point, when Chrom gets his attack, if he lands it, that's a guaranteed KO, and he wins the tournament. Pit knows
Hit
this.
77. Nearly in KO range for Pit.
Pit's definitely trying to play closer to the edge because he knows that's where he has the advantage. By keeping him in the air,
Chrom has his final smash. If he
Pit needs
misses,
to stay off the— and he misses! This is anyone's game,
anyone's
folks.
game. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. Pit nearly has his final smash. If he gets it,
Oh! He walks right into
walks
that
right
side
into that final
smash!
smash. 66% with a win for Chrom. What a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Chrom wins the tournament, even against Pit's
wise
cooler
win.
sword.
Who knew he would overtake the challenges of having a less cool sword?
Well, I guess that's it, folks. Now you've learned, it doesn't matter if your sword is cool or not. It just matters how hard you swing it.
That's a good... What?
It's not a metaphor.
I guess you're right. All right, let's switch to the contestants.
Ben is just struggling to
Ben is
contain his
just-
excitement.
Excitement, just, you know,
But you can't
adjusting
tell
his
because
thing.
he's not usually excited.
No,